Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And do keep in mind, this is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone out there. Some of the cards that I'm going to be pulling out here, I'm looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with romantically. What it is that they're feeling towards you, something that they probably are not telling you. They probably don't want to tell you. So we're just kind of spying. We're just looking into what they're feeling. We do mirror people and the energies that other individuals have. So some of you may actually feel that this is your energy. It is, in fact, not. However, it will appear to you as reversed. And that's fine, because that does happen. We mirror each other sometimes. We pick up on people's energy. They pick up on ours as well. Holy Hannah. Lust, lust, lust. That's all I can say. Wow. Ooh, Scorpio. You are very sexy. There's no doubt about that. You know, your eyes, very, very seductive, very mysterious. People find that about you. It's difficult. It's like you have somebody hooked. And, you know, you want something genuine. However, your hotness has this person blinded. It's just, it's a difficult situation for this individual because they can't get out of that lust bubble. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, of course, this is not going to resonate for many of you. I'm seeing numbers now. 73% of you may feel that this is applicable. Okay, let's have a look here. We have growth. Then we have synthesis, grief, sexuality, sensuality, pleasure, crossroads, surrender, and we have centering under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. Some of you may be in a relationship, a situationship. You may have just exchanged hot glances across the room, but you know there's something there. So this is something that's on their mind. My dear Scorpio, I feel that in this connection, many things have happened very fast, very sudden. I now realize that it would be wise, it would be good to slow down, to take our time, because now I feel that I would like to get to know you more. Before, things were not like that. It was all about the body. I want to get to know you more. Things about your childhood, things about like your dreams. What are your dreams far into the future? What are your fears? What worries you? I just want to grow with you, and I want to get to know the real you instead of what I only wanted to see, instead of what I was only focused on. It's important for me to grow with you because it teaches me more about you on the inside. and not just what I see on the outside. And we should have taken things slow in the beginning, but we didn't. Things went by too fast, too sudden, and now I regret that. I do feel that there's now a lack of peace and harmony between us. Once upon a time, things were quite nice. But now I don't feel that. I do feel a lot of grief, sadness. I am upset and regretful, even guilty. There is sadness and melancholy for what I did to you. I regret the fact that I used you sexually. I am sad. After all, you are a human being, flesh and blood, with emotions. And what I did was not right. I know it, I feel it. I know what I did was not right. And yes, I do regret it. But it was difficult for me because I was so addicted to you. All I could ever do was think about your gorgeousness, how sensual you are, how wonderful you are. Your charm, your charisma, your talents. You can seduce without even trying. I have overindulged, taken advantage. There has been a sense of manipulation. But that's just all that I wanted at the time. With you, I have felt so much pleasure. There is a lot of pleasure. And it's hard for me to forget the way I feel. You make me feel very good. Spiritually and physically. It's something to remember. I now am at a crossroads. The crossroads that I'm at really makes me want to make a decision now once and for all. It's hard, but I've discovered that I no longer can be on the same path like I used to. Life just can't be about lust, lust, lust. There's more to that, and I realize that now. I'm hoping to, I'm planning to surrender myself to the situation, because I now feel that there is a sense of belonging. You and I belong to you and you belong to me, even if it is energetically. I also feel that you have this ability where you make me feel very centered, like the yin and the yang. If I am the moon, you are the sun, and we dance in perfect harmony. There's always this balance that will always last. It's always there. You make me feel grounded. Right now, I have come to realize that I want to get to know you more, because you are not just an object. Scorpio. Wow, that was deep. That was very, very deep. So, show of hands. Who here has been manipulated sexually? Oh yeah, I can sense that. Big time with these cards. In this deck, I interpret these cards completely differently. Like, they are not the same as in the original book. My interpretation of these cards is very different. I have my own interpretations. And out of the entire deck, there's 3 cards that I feel are lustful cards. Lust. And imagine this, Scorpio, you got all 3 in this tiny little spread that I have. All 3. Lust. So many of you may have felt that in this connection, I'm getting 73, I think 73%. Many of you may have felt that in this connection you were sexually used, misused, hopefully not abused, sexually manipulated, like psychologically manipulated, emotionally manipulated. So it's hard. And you may have gone through a lot. And this is also why this person now has, like, goddamn, they're turned into a human. Thank God. Thank God. Why? Why did this person do this? Well, let's have a look at that, right? Clearly they were going through some of their own things back in the day. Why did they do what they did? Because they are legit regretting. There's a lot of regret now, a lot of sadness. This individual may have gotten, so, and it sounds weird, just a small portion of human beings feel this. They themselves may have felt so guilty that they have traumatized themselves now, and so they cry. Not a lot of people are able to get to that point in their minds emotionally, but some people do. Some people do regret it so much that it's difficult for them to live with themselves. That's when you realize what humans are all about. And it's important to realize that, because then you can become bigger and better than what you were before, and you can become a better human being. You don't treat the next person the same then. You learn from your mistakes. Here we have the Lover's Path Tarot. So let's have a look. What happened? Why did this person do what they did? Okay, Triumph. Oh my gosh. 5 of Cups. Ooh. I'm getting heavy energy. Chest feeling heavy. Triumph and 5 of Cups. Let's have a look. So this is something perhaps that they didn't tell you. Something that was causing an issue. Okay. So when things kind of went downhill for you guys, when things weren't really working out well, this person actually had a fear of expansion. They also may have left without and giving you any closure. That is something that may have happened. Here, the reason why they kept their distance and the reason why they behaved the way that they did was there was a fear of expansion. Feeling pessimistic, even if they were uncertain how their future would have manifested. They were hoping to move into a hopeful period. However, like it says here, there was a fear of expansion and they were just simply feeling pessimistic. So they were not a go-getter. They were not trying to initiate. They didn't have that alpha umph in them, like they didn't want to take charge. And they just wanted to let it go, let it just happen, let it flow. But what I'm seeing right now is a vision, and I'm seeing a river, and I'm seeing a boat. Somebody's on the boat, but there is no paddle. And I see the boat bumping into rocks on the way. It's going left, it's going right, it's hurt, like the boat's getting hurt. The boat is starting to not find a particular direction. Now I see it kind of going crooked. It's a strange vision. But I guess the reason why I'm seeing this right now is that this person, okay, yeah, this person was letting life flow and this relationship flow without any direction. They were just letting it happen. The problem is, everything needs planning, right? You can't just say, oh, we'll see where this goes. Because then you can wait for a year, you can wait for 7 years, 15 years. Where the hell is it going, right? Eventually you're going to end up out in the ocean, right? And then you're really not going to find much current there. You got to be careful who you're dealing with. If you don't find that there's a direction, either you make sure that you start that direction, and if they don't follow it, then you know this person's not for you. Then you're not working together as a team. It can't be one-sided. So that's what I'm seeing in this vision, and it seems here like, yeah, this person was fearing expansion. They were feeling pessimistic about it. They were not certain about how their future was going to manifest. But this is the funny part. You can't be unsure about how your future is going to manifest. You can't do that. You have to make your bloody future. It's not just going to come fall on your lap. That's what karma is, right? You do good, you get good. You invest something, you get something out of it. I don't know why this person did this, but that's just their mindset, guys. Now let's have a look, because I think this is, the Five of Cups is going to explain why they did this. It's a whole lot of sadness, disappointment, sadness, pessimism. You got the same word twice here, pessimism, once again. Here, there was a growing awareness that relationships are what this individual makes of them. There was a lack of ability to appreciate what one had. They were feeling trapped, and they were concentrating on problems instead of looking at the assets. Not seeing opportunities that were given to them, and they were creatively blocking connections. So, you know, for some of you, it just appears to me here that going into this connection, some of you may have been thinking about a long-term connection, that, okay, you know, we're going to be in this connection long-term. The problem is you ended up with a person here who was not on the same page as you. Their opinion, their ideas were completely different. That's where the problem lies. You were not resonating with each other. You were not on the same frequency with each other. Your level of commitment was here. Their level of commitment was here. They didn't even want to put in the effort. They didn't want to. However, it was because they couldn't. Because there's something in their psyche where they were not able to be that type of person, because this person just feels pessimistic. Maybe they've had a past where a lot of bad things have happened and they've never seen good. And so you can only aim for good if you have experienced it, if you've seen it. This person, it appears, has had a lot of bad luck and bad experiences. This is most likely why with these cards, it appears that they didn't want to move on and initiate something, because they were thinking, you know, even if I try, it's not going to work out anyway. Let me just see where it goes. It's like they were dead on the inside. There was no spark. That's what the problem was, guys. It's a sad person. This person needs love. They need love in their life, either from their family, their parents, somebody, you. But there's a lack of it. They don't know what love is. It's very sad. Wow, Scorpio. Wow, that was intense. I felt that. It appears that perhaps this person has been very much like a player, or in player energy. And all they've ever done, they're very smooth. I'm getting the word smooth. They're a smooth talker. They get what they want. Oh, I'm getting something here. They get what they want, but they don't like what they get. until they thought about things and then thought things through. I'm getting words. Someone's saying these words to me. Yeah, that's it. That was a message. So take that as it resonates, guys. This was a very deep reading. I felt that. Okay, let's have a look here. I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. So let's see if this individual, is this person going to take any actions? Are they going to take or make any plans? Is there any intentions in regards to the coming future here? In regards to this connection? Okay, so this did fall out first. However, I do have a few cards here. The Four of Swords. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. Some of you might be working with this person too. There may be some work involved here. Either you're working with this person, you could be associated through friends, through family, through a club, association, or something like that. This person is passionate, but they've gone like so far off the deep end, like it's difficult for them to do anything right now. Oh my gosh. It's impossible for them to make a move because it's like they don't have the experience to do so. Now, let me just look at the time. Okay, yeah, I don't have time. Four of Swords. A lot has happened. So Scorpio, this person is taking time off. They're retreating. They're rejuvenating. They're trying to make sense of whatever the hell they did. Why did I do what I did? In the background, we do have the Three of Swords. Remember, you had the grief card, right? There is genuine grief here. This person is hurting. Emotionally, they're actually hurting. We also have here with the Three of Pentacles, this person may want to start to somehow work with you or be in your company, like not in like an actual business company, but you know, be in your presence. But somehow work with you on something just to build a connection. If you work with this person, they are now realizing that they are falling in love with you. Here we also have the High Priestess. Even if they have feelings and emotions for you, they are not going to tell you. They are feeling a spiritual connection with you, and they also feel a connection which is, you know, this emotional connection with you, but they're not going to show it. There's a part of them that does want to make things right. They do feel that there needs to be an equal give and take before it was just this person taking. This is intention, I'm sensing. There's no action. Here we see the Four of Pentacles under the bottom of the deck. There may be certain belief systems, there may be certain things that this person's holding on to and they don't want to change because their ways are very particular. You know, there's a very particular kind of way in which they do things, in what they hold dear to their heart. They do hold you very close to their heart. They don't want to lose you. But there is a little bit of ego and pride here because somebody here doesn't know any better. That's the issue. So Scorpio, do I see this person actually taking any action right now? Honestly, with these cards, the way I'm interpreting them, no. I don't see actual action, but there are good intentions. And eventually with the intentions, people do make plans. And with plans comes actions. So at the very least, it's good to know that this person does have good intentions and they're thinking about you. They're thinking about a plan. They need to heal. There's a lot going on here with them. Even the healing is because their heart is hurt. And they can't think straight right now. So once they start to think straight, they will be able to make a proper decision, make a move. You know, talk to you the way that you would like to be spoken to. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this connection. Okay. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Ooh, unlikely. Salt over the wound. Oh man. I always like to have people get together. Love is wonderful, guys. But, my darlings, if the angels are saying unlikely, they're highly intelligent beings, and some of you may feel that there's a particular plan that you had in place, or like a fantasy that may come true. They are saying that it's unlikely going to turn out the way that you thought. Here we also have, in the future, it's important for you to take action. Scorpio, you take action. Don't stop giving and receiving love, because within the next few months, wow, within the next few months, what's going to happen? Yes, something positive is going to happen in regards to this connection. However, reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do, especially with your actions. Reconsider your actions, reconsider your words that will be spoken. Why? Because first and foremost, your health is wealth. They want you to recover from certain problems that you have experienced in this connection. It's been very draining. Some of you, I'm getting two things. You've lost your self-esteem and you've lost your self-confidence, and you don't even know that. You need this person to validate you, to make you feel good. That, oh, I'm a man, oh, I'm a woman, and I feel like a woman because this person makes me feel like a woman. You don't need that. It's hard. It's a hard mindset to get into, especially if we are dependent on another's, I guess, like validation. We don't need that. This is why you need to take time out and focus on yourselves, guys. Some of you, not all of you. There is an issue here where it's a toxic connection. However, some of you may be able to mend this within the next few months, in the near future. You can take action. There is something that's going to change. However, they are just suggesting to you something that you are going to say and do. Don't do it the way you used to. Change it. Think about it. Reconsider it. Because unlikely, the result is going to be something that you had thought of. It could be the final result. However, the way to get to that final result, those things may be a bit different. Like the approach may be different. Here we also have recovery. Some of you may wish to go on my website and have a look at the chakra checkup package. Others of you, you may wish to have a look at the Holy Light package. That will help you as well, energetically. And Scorpio, that is your reading. I know this last message is, it's not ambiguous, you know. They're just telling you here to understand that you can't be in toxic environments and situations, because what happens is you lose yourself in the process because you keep trying to please somebody else. To a degree, that's fine. But when you completely change and you no longer can recognize your own self, your talents, your charm, your charisma, what's the use? You've lost yourself because you're trying to please another person just because you want them back. It's difficult. This connection is very toxic. It may have been toxic in the past, and it's caused a lot of issues with many of you, especially the whole lustful part of it. Some of you feel like you have given this person everything, and everything meaning like your body, right? What more can I give to you? Like, what do you want from me? What more can I give to you to make you love me? It's going to take time, guys. This person is thinking about this. So take your time, focus on yourself, let go a little bit. Eventually, I do see things are going to come together. But remember, this person right now also needs time and space so that they can become more mature and less pessimistic, right? They need to know what relationships are all about. And they can only learn this if you give them that lesson by pulling away. Because once you're gone, this person will be able to feel that value and that rarity, that you are now rare because you're gone. When that happens, like a rare diamond, right? There will be value. Right now, if you give them too much, if you're too available, it's not going to really create a lot of value. Like I said, this person needs a little bit of space, a little bit of time. You need to recover. So definitely take care of yourselves as well. You come first. That is your reading, my dear Scorpios. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated for any of you. I will try my best to get back to as many of you as I can. There's so many of you now, with the grace of God and your support. Thank you. Yeah, I hope I was able to provide some clarity and some guidance. All right, you all take care and stay safe. Bye now.